And we're live. All right. Welcome to this new podcast. Very, very new podcast called Tough Talk. I'm here with my co-host, my mains, Jasper. Jasper, how we doing today?
Hello. Yeah, I'm doing great. Just, doing the typical college thing, student stuff and all, education, everything.
There you go. We had some latency issue. We had some technical difficulties, but we got that out of the way. Everybody everybody just everybody just has a little bit of patience and we got it. I think, at the first time, a lot of stumbling block could happen, but that's just part of the whole
Yeah,
process,
shit
right, bro?
happens, but it is what it is.
There you go. There you go. So what we're doing? How is life going for you, brother? How's life going for you
Well,
as a
all I
whole?
can say right now is just busy, doing stuff, can't lie still or even think. Just work, 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 study, study, study. It's like I'm in an endless loop. So I guess that's what's happening to me nowadays. Oh, I
Where do
don't
you work at,
actually
brother?
work.
Where,
I'm
where do you work at?
just I think I'm doing part-time jobs, freelance, yeah. Doing photo editings, videos,
Freelance.
essays online from clients.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
struggle out there, bro. It's a struggle. It's an uphill battle. Matter of fact, I was talking about with my mom the other day, about just trying to reflect life as it is, bro. What kind of man did she want me to be growing up? And based on the things that I've been through, I didn't really necessarily put myself in school, bro. School never really attracted me that much. But I was a very, very curious kid. I was just curious with a lot of things. I was curious with things that, get me into a functional functional situations. Like, I would I would put myself in a I
Yeah,
would
it's
put
pretty normal
myself
for
in
kids to be
things
curious.
that would get me in trouble. and ask and then figure out, well, how can I get myself out of it? It's weird, but it got me as the man that I am today. Um, Role model wasn't really very tough on me. My dad never really was there, most of the time. But
Yeah.
anyways, I was talking to my mom the other day, and what was expectancy of me growing up, and did I stop and ponder? Right, I never really had a good role model growing up. Never really had a good model growing up. And my
Yeah.
role model was always society, bro. And then I stopped to think, man, the generation nowadays is fucked up. No wonder I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? No wonder I'm fucked up.
Yeah, we all seem lost along the way.
Yeah, it just never really dawned to me what life, or what kind of guide I would have. You know,
Well, for me, I
typical
think
shit.
what
You
what
know,
what I try to think
clout
right now
chasing shit.
is
You know what I mean?
looking for a direction, but I keep
Exactly,
distracting
exactly.
myself
But
through
how about for
work
you? How did
and
everything
academics and stuff, and also doing my
start to
part
take
in the
place?
publication, my campus publication actually. So I try to keep busying myself, trying to stay focused of what is present, trying not to look forward in the future because it changes a lot. And I don't delve too much into the past because it's just another bad reminder for me that I failed at some point and I need to keep pushing myself to become better. And so yeah, I always have an in the moment look right now.
Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I wouldn't say like I would dive into the past. I wouldn't say like, oh, my life is based on how my past was. I'd say like this generation, bro. Seriously, bro. Like for example, right? The typical problem we have, as a society, especially the Philippines. Growing up, I grew up in the Philippines, probably around 5 to 6, 7, and then worked here in America, and then got back. So I had a pretty good chunk of my life where I really grew up in the Philippines, and I saw the difference. Um, these dudes, man, they're not really, you know what I mean? They're not really, they're not really chasing anything but
Yeah.
women. And what tends to happen is that they're so stuck up with just chasing women. The whole ideology is just about women. That nothing, they really got nowhere. You know what I mean? Everything, the whole thing, especially nowadays, right? Um, these in these times, bro, we're just so stuck up. This generation, bro, they got no hope. They got no hope. And as a man, I can clearly say that
Yeah. Yeah, I
the
got you.
biggest problem that society is facing in the Philippines is weak men. Filipino men are weak, getting weak over time. They're getting weak, and they're creating more weak men around them in the process. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it just never dawned to me that um these men out here,
You
they're
know, it
all
is what
about
it is with
facade.
Filipinos
Everybody is
nowadays. With the
let me
convenience of
pakitang
technology
tao.
and everything, they just
Everybody is just
tend to be,
everybody just
trying to
goes with
find
the flow,
ways
and
to
pretty
get
soon
ahead of life. But some
they become
kids,
they
they're too
become they
exposed
become
with
affected
social
to it,
media
and
and
then they
stuff
affect other people,
that everything revolves about
and they
around
influence other men,
money,
and
houses,
the whole
cars, how big
society is just
houses like
fucked up.
mansions. Women also.
You
Women are
know,
the most forefront of it, as children nowadays keep watching TikTok videos, and that's how they get this sort of mentality. What I think it's because of the I guess too much freedom, and the exposure of technology, and without supervision. Actually,
what do you think? What do you
there is
like?
also those social movements happening nowadays,
How Filipino men
minorities crying out, and also
sees and views the
trying to push
world
a
now?
propaganda that
What do
they're
you
the
think?
right and this is wrong. It leaves them confused, especially to young kids who literally have no idea what is happening. So men, I guess, Filipino men nowadays are just so confused and trying to fit in with the norm, the majority, or what they think is the majority. There is some social movements happening nowadays, minorities crying out, and also trying to push a propaganda that they're the right and this is wrong. It leaves them confused, especially kids. We have no idea what is happening. So, men, I guess, Filipino men nowadays are just so confused and trying to fit in with the norm, the majority, or what they think is the majority.
You know what I think? I was thinking about it the other day, Jay. Right? The other day I was thinking about. I was like, what fuck? Like what influenced us to be this, bro? I think it's porn, bro. I think it's porn, bro. Real talk. I think so, bro. I'm hey, I'm gonna keep it real, right?
The deep longing of
My
this
whole life
after watching it.
I've been dealing with, and I was going through it, bro. I was
It
going
feels like
through it.
there's joy,
I had porn
and then
addiction
suddenly
myself
it
too,
just
bro.
snatched
And
out.
it's not even like I would just do it, but like the the lust in your head, the lust in your head, bro, and it devalues intimacy. It devalues intimacy. And you know how like you would watch porn, bro, and
yeah, it's
after
real.
you
It's
done
real.
have it, right? You feel guilty. You feel guilty about yourself. You feel bad about yourself, and keeps being a cycle.
Longing of this.
Yeah, yeah, bro, and it just keeps happening. Yeah, there's a joy. No, while you're watching it,
Really just
yeah, when you're watching it, there was joy, but afterwards, there's this feeling of shame. You know what I mean? Which leads me to think like all these dudes, man, all these Filipino dudes, you guys don't feel good about yourself. I know how it feels. You know, and you guys don't feel good about yourself. You guys, you know what I mean? And one of the common thing too, bro, that like I don't like. I mean, I grew up in the Philippines. I know a lot of Filipinos, and I grew up part of my life, in Las Piñas City, right? Part of my life in Tondo, Manila. Um, and so I seen both sides, bro. Nakita ko yung
yeah.
hirap.
It's
Nakita
like
ko yung,
it's like men are having a
have
hard time trying to express themselves.
and
Like you said, nahihiya, and
Filipino man,
and also ashamed.
most
Because
Filipino men are
nowadays
insecure.
they
Typical
really take
Filipino men
offense
are
about just
insecure.
about anything what a man
That
does in
that
society, you know.
their
If they try
masculinity
if they
is
try to
masked,
boso boso, no, not boso boso, sorry. If they try
with
to
this facade that
stare at a woman, they
that
think of it
I'm
as
great,
they're
I'm
being
great,
stalked
and
on,
I'm
they
you know,
creeped
and
out,
then
you know.
but deep inside,
Even though just guys trying to
they
appreciate
really
the
be
beauty, you know.
insecure when the woman leaves with that tank tops and bikinis. You know, what I'm saying? Well, get back in there,
Yeah, sure.
change your clothes, change your clothes. Shit like that, change your clothes.
It's like no, like you said,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nowadays they really take offense just at little things. So, what a man does in society. If they try to also no, not also, sorry.
Uh huh.
They try to stare stare at a woman. They think of it as they're being stalked on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How?
But you know,
Yeah.
true, true. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Pero
no, no, no.
naniniwala
No,
ako
I
na
meant
naniniwala
I meant
ako
how you know this.
sa lalaki ang may problema. Most of the time, bro, 90% of the time, I believe in my heart, bro, it's the
Yeah.
guy who has the problem.
Tropa
Lalaki
time,
ang may
barkada.
problema, and they always feel like they are
Yeah.
entitled, for you to cater to them every time they would do something. And most Filipino men, bro, are cheaters, bro. Well, how good I know, bro? Because I used to be like that. I'm just bold enough to face a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, we know. You know.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Culture.
the body counts and everything, you know.
The culture. Come on, we know this. We know
No.
this. We know this.
No, no, no. No, I meant that. I mean, anong generation pa yan eh.
Well, growing up, and even until now, bro. Di ba? May mga biruan tayo, di ba? Sa mga tropa, sa inuman, and we would, yeah, but we would want to impress our tropa, right? By try to dog it out on how many women we've been with. Ilan na yung naano natin. And this has been a social issue. And to make matter worse, bro, we normalize this problem. Come on, bro, we know it. We know it. Come on, bro. Let's not act like it never happened. Body count. I mean, that's just human in general, no matter what race. Ano naman, sino naman. Pero
We're losing good male role models nowadays.
Yeah, no matter what. But the Filipino millennial slash Gen Z. Oh my God, bro! The feel to the feel of the need to fulfill their flesh. It's just on a whole nother level. You get what I'm saying? And bro, it destroys you, bro. It destroys you, bro, over time. And I'm really sick of these dudes, man. I'm really sick of these dudes, bro. That they destroy the whole being of becoming a strong Filipino man, bro. And over time, bro,
Yeah,
nagiging parang
the typical romance, harana.
bro, nagiging pussy na yung mga
Pagigib ng
lalaki sa
tubig.
atin, man. Becoming weak, bro. They're becoming weak. Filipino men are becoming weak over time. Filipino men are becoming weak over time. It's just not that, bro. I think our role models is not even people. It's that phony
Nagiging
thing, bro. It's
Amerikano
the
tayo
devil.
at this point.
It's the devil.
Westernized, I mean.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, right? So this is one thing that ponders me
Yeah.
and pag before back in the days, right? As time shifts over time, dati manliligaw yung lalaki, they would be together in normal situation, normal ligawan. Diba? I get to know you.
Yeah.
Mahahara na. Typical, yeah, typical shit.
Being a,
So
yeah, nobody
exactly.
talks.
Now it's I gotta fuck you and then try to make up my mind if I wanna be with you. You know what I'm saying? And we normalize this, bro. The culture, bro, and the identity as a Filipino, bro. Nawawala na. Nawawala na yung pagka-identity ng pagiging Pilipino natin. And you know what? Good thing you brought that up. Good thing you brought that up. Let me try to tap into that subject. They do westernized, right? So we wanna create that ideology of
Yeah,
Western
I believe that.
Western culture, Americanized. But some people they wanna be something else. So iba sa atin gusto maging sabi mo, Chinese, Korean, American.
Okay.
We don't really know who we are. When I ask you, bro, ano ba talaga pagiging Pilipino? What is being Filipino? Nobody talk about it, right? Nobody, because we don't know. We don't know. Nobody talks about it because we don't know. You and I know. We just try to go along with the, whatever the cool shit is. And I mean, it's just society as a whole, bro. Society as a whole, bro. And it has a lot to do with becoming Filipino and Filipino as a whole, Filipino man. Because I think that Filipino men are becoming emasculated.
They just turn into glorified house husbands.
Tiyatanggalan tayo ng pagkalalaki. And, by just injecting lust in our head. Do you believe that? You know what I mean? Kaya tiyatanggalan tayo ng pagkalalaki.
I mean, walang problema naman talaga na you're a guy and you have kids and your wife has a very successful career and you have no other things to do and you want to take care, trying to secure the foundation of the family. I mean, it's no problem with that, but
you know what I mean?
But it really is a challenge para sa mga lalaki na tatay talaga.
Right. And
nowadays.
the wife would send out money.
It's being a balance to being a mother and father at the same time. To be the disciplinarian and also the empathetic one for your children. It's a very hard thing for a guy nowadays to do. Especially now that society is so complex.
Masculinity.
especially when there are so many social movements that are going on, it leaves a lot of confusion to children, and they're looking toward to the father figure or the guy, the father, to share answers or maybe spread the wisdom a bit. It becomes a challenge of some sort to try to empathize while try to empathize the good and bad while also paving a way for children to know, just to pick your own path.
Yeah.
There are things to do, and you want to take care,
Uh-huh.
trying to secure the foundation of the family. I mean, it's not wrong with that, but it really is a challenge para sa mga lalaki na tatay.
It is a big challenge, bro. It's a big challenge.
It's being the balance to being a mother and father at the same time, to be the disciplinarian,
Yeah. Yeah.
like guy nowadays to them, especially now that society is so complex,
Yeah.
especially when there are so many kwentuhan with friends. And then from there, think over to
Uh,
the shared answers. It's very fascinating.
yeah.
Yeah. It's the good and bad, but also paving a way for children to know, just
Yeah.
to pick your own.
What what one of my friend, he said, Pilipino lalaki lang ang pinakamanloloko sa lahat ng Asyanong lalaki. Most Asian men, go ahead, bro.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. I mean, their beats are chill, but their lyrics are kind of questionable, They're morally
These
questionable.
rapping dudes. I hate these rapping dudes, bro. This Filipino rapping dudes, bro. These gang, bro. I don't like these dudes, bro. Bro. I'm telling you, these rapping dudes, bro. The thing, I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, most Filipino men are, bro. We had that open secret na pati tayo yeah. We 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 try to flex how much. Yeah, the culture is it's really built like that, and I think, bro, it's really, especially now, bro. It's these rapping niggas. But like, I really hate these rapper dudes, bro. It's just these rapper dudes. They just never really, the expectations is just not there, bro. It's just gang, Bloods, Crips, bro, gang. All that shit, bro. Like, what you talking about, bro? You Filipino. There's no Bloods and Crips. I never heard of Bloods and Crips that really made it cool in the Philippines. I never did, bro. I hate these rapping dudes. I really hate these rapping dudes, bro. Nothing more loser than rapping Filipino rapping dudes in the Philippines. Hell no. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
These
I
rappers,
get you.
bro. I don't like them.
The modern Filipino rappers, yeah, I hate them too because of their lyrically ambiguous lyrics. And they always talk about women, drugs, prison time, being a criminal, like it's like all the good things. They're romanticizing it. They're trying to make it look good to the new generations and
But
okay, sorry. So,
you know why I don't like it? You know why I don't like it? I like how you type into that. That was a good assist, bro. I like how you open that. Let me tell you why, bro. Let me tell you why I don't like these rapping dudes. These rapping dudes, they want to glorify sex. They want to glorify money, getting money, multiple women. And then in real life, they really ain't nothing. Nagpapanggap lang sila. And when in real life, that's not really who they are. Right? They're all about the facade. They wanna be dudes. But then that's not, and it destroys our people. It destroys our youth. It destroys yung mga kabataan natin. That's why I hate these rap. They're not really who they say they are. Hindi lahat na sinasabi nila sila, it's not really who they are. You know what I mean? And it's losing. They're becoming emasculated, and whatever they're saying, why would I want to glorify
Yeah,
these dudes,
I'm
bro?
familiar with Looney.
Na katulad ni bro, like Looney. I don't know if you know about Looney. You know Looney, the rapper. These dude, he got caught up. Looney, this dude. Oh, I'm a rapping dude. I'm a rapper. You know why I don't like Looney? Why he's a loser, right? I think you out there, oh, I'm a gang, all that. Tapos so nagkahulihan, right? When he got popped with marijuana, guess what he did? Una siya nagsumbong kay Tulfo. You know what I mean? He had a, yeah, nagpa-meeting siya kay Tulfo. I wanna go to Tulfo, you know what I mean? And explain his side. Bro, all these, and most of these dudes, they advertise Duterte, right? But they do it themselves. They do drugs. So the double minded of these Filipino men, bro, they're weak in their ideology. These rapping Filipino dudes are weak in their ideology and their dignity. They're very, very weak. Why do we idolize these people? It's not nice, bro. It's not cool. Gang. And then, pagka nagkahulihan, unang titiklop. Ay, hindi po kasi ako yun eh. Pero no, and then nowadays, they play the humble person. Hindi po ako, mabuting tao po ako eh. You know what I'm saying? And then, pagka nagkahulihan, these gangster dudes, they're not really gangsters. They not really go harm.
No, I don't particularly know.
It's the song. It's the song that make them feel like they're doing the shit.
Oh, right.
Drug.
Pidea.
But
The
you know who the
Pidea.
gang?
Damn.
You know who the real gangster? You know who the real gangster in this whole situation?
No, I don't particularly know.
Shout out Pidea. Shout Pidea Narcotics Unit. Shout out Pidea. No, Pidea, PNP, they the real motherfucking gangsters, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Isipin mo ha, nag-uusap sila, ito, pagkatapos natin itomba si ganito. Right? Bro, they're already talking about how you did, right? So they already, you know what I'm saying? They would kill you, right? Itutumba ka nila, and then they would go home to their kids, right? And then they would sleep with their wife, who gang now. Ain't no motherfucking gangster, than the Pidea and PNP, bro. That's why I love Pidea. I love Pidea. I wish we would fund them more, bro. I wish magbibigay pa tayo ng budget sa kanila. I really hate these rapping dudes. They should get popped. They should go to jail. And I honestly
Yeah,
don't care
yeah.
if
I get what you're
something
saying.
bad would have happened to them because they asked it. They talk about killing. They talk about killing. They talk about they talk about violence, and if they get popped, they talk about human rights.
It's just very hypocritical,
You know what I'm
They
saying?
talk
I
about the
really
gang life,
hate
but
I
they don't
really
really live the gang
I
life,
hate them.
Like those American gangsters,
You know
They
what I mean?
they preach what they
They're mermen.
exactly preach. Oh, they do what they exactly preach. I mean, here in the Philippines, they just romanticize it,
They do, bro. They do. Oh, bro, I was talking about this with Danica, right? The other day, I was talking about it to her, bro. I was like, so because I got popped before, I went to jail before, right? But not over some gang, some stupid shit, some stupid shit, some stupid thing, bro. But but I don't know, bro. It's just it's a weird. I'll tell you about it on private. But I got popped. I went inside, but but it was like on some petty shit. So I was inside, bro, and Alam mo, sa loob, wala akong nakilalang preso na hindi nila pinagsisisihan yung ginawa nila. Wala akong nakilalang hindi umiyak na nakapasok sa loob. Everybody was very sympathetic about other, they were all regretful regardless of ano mga ginawa nila. They just like, bro, I wish I've done the same thing. I mean, I wish I've made the right choices. I wish I never did this, did that, and causes me lead to think, bro, that lahat ng mga ginagaya natin sa Pilipinas, all of them are like
Yeah, they
exaggerating
keep
it
singing
and
about the things that
glorifying
are
it.
not even real, you know. I think they just
And
watch too many gangster movies and they just
the
took
worst things
reference
that
from that.
happen, and I really think that these rapping dudes, bro, they're the problem, bro. They're the problem, bro. I really am sure, bro, that these rapping dudes, are the problem. I'm convinced that they're the problem, bro. They're the problem.
They keep singing about the things that are not even real. I think they just watch too many gangster movies and they just took reference from that.
Which is bad, bro. Because these dudes, bro, I honestly, I honestly don't care, bro. If these dudes get popped, bro, I honestly don't care, bro.
With
Because
them
you're
braces and
destroying the whole
tattoos,
essence
weird
of
ass
becoming
hairstyles.
a man. Having four women, like bro, I got, bro. The people that I really respect. The OGs of hip hop, bro. Like Glock 9, Francis M, bro. They're the real gangsters. They're the real hip hop. But these modern trap drill rapper, I don't like them, bro. I don't like these dudes, bro. They're
Braces
bro. Nah, that's culture. That's culture inappropriation, bro. Nakikibagay ka is something that is not cool. It's cool because for people who are low self-esteem, most Filipino men and women nowadays, Gen Z, bro, they are low self-esteem people with low self-esteem. How you gonna flex on me your four wives or your four bebot? Those bebot that you are with, they don't have a good loving home while growing up.
yeah,
Their
yeah.
their dads probably wasn't there in their life, and you cannot flex on me. They are not quality women. After all,
You're just contributing
they're
to
not
society, you
quality
know.
women.
That's real gangster
Gang,
right
gang,
there.
gang in front of my face. I am a good law abiding citizen. I am a good law abiding citizen. Gang, gang, gang. You know? And I don't care if another rapping dudes come up
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and try to flex on me, I will call Pidea. Magsusumbong ako. I'm not no rapper dude. I'm a law abiding citizen. You know what I mean? I'll tell the motherfucker. I pay my taxes. I pay my taxes. Bakit ako mahihiya? I pay my tax. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I told her I'm no gangster. Magsusumbong ako. Sumbongero talaga ako. You know what I mean? Magsusumbong talaga ako. There's nothing you can do. You know? There's nothing you can do. I'm that dude when they get popped, right? I, ituturo ko doon po, doon po, doon. Ako'y magsusumbong, doon po yun, doon po yun lalaki. I will give your information. I will give your kung saan ka, kung saan ka. I will cooperate with the police. I will cooperate with this dude and these dudes, bro. And they normalize they normalize being fake. Most Filipino men I know, bro, are fake men. they just pretend about who they are. If you can pretend about what you do, you can pretend about your whole, all these, Skastakli, all these men, bro, they're weak-minded men. They're no men of quality. They are weak men. Weak men. Skastakli, King Badger, all these are weak men. They're really nothing. They're really nothing to their core. And I'm it's promoting weak-minded thoughts. And they're glorified by other weak men. And the hate spreads when it comes to them spreading their insecurities around people. And it's not good. It's not good. And the only reason why I told us this, bro, is because I used to be that. I used to have that thought in my head until I realized this is not the way. I shouldn't be doing this, because here I am, my own mistakes and my misery in my life. I'm spreading it to other men, and I'm affecting them, and I'm influencing them with my own insecurities. And for a long time, I was blinded, and I was influenced into something that works against for my own good.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Weak-minded men have no hope. There's a saying that goes, it is better to raise strong children than it is to repair broken men. I think we got to the point where these rapping dudes, they really got no hope. They want to be broken. So I'd rather focus on the children and raise them strong than really be with these rapping dudes and really just give them love. Nah, I don't care what happens with them. They could die. Yeah, I don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they create this stigma. They create this facade that think about this. Papa, di mo nga sa kanila masasabi na sobra
No.
nilang proud sa mga pinagagawa nila eh. Right? Kasi if you're cheating, let me tell you about something when you're cheating, alright? When you're cheating, if it's so good, why are you hiding it? Bakit ka nagtatago? Napaka ganda at kung nakaka-proud talaga ang pagiging cheater, bakit mo tinatago? You're a man. You're supposed to do big things. You're supposed to be proud. But why? Because you're ashamed. You're hiding because you're ashamed. Because after the cheating, after the fornicating stuff,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
after
Being the father, you're asked
meron
to
tayong mga joke na
bring up your child dito sa mundo na to be upstanding and
Nah, it's not that.
and also to bring out the
It's because
potential
you
and
are-
best in them, to believe in
You know
them
what is
despite
good about
their failures,
because it's contradicting
And
to what a real man
to help them face
Because
yung
the real man
reality
protects
na
his-
meron natin dito
his-
sa mundo na to ngayon. Lalo na dito sa
You know, and
Pilipinas,
I'm saying this
especially
because
here in
I'm
the
guilty of-
Philippines, wherein
I've-
social norms, customs are
And-
very
and-
skewed,
but I realize
Religion and logic
Wait.
are always fighting out.
this is not the way to go.
Culture versus
And
appropriation is
like-
also being skewed.
Something I've built. What I
Some
really
people will
want
say, you should do this kasi
fixing
yan yung tama eh. Pinanganak kang
Love
ganito.
my
Yourself
own
would
family.
say,
You know what I
no,
mean?
that's not me. Pinanganak ako for what I am. Ako yung sarili kong tao. Kahit ako makikinig sa kanila. 'Di ba? Tapos nawawala yung boses mo pagkatapos eh. Yung parang inaaway ka na lang talaga ba? Yung point na kung saan sinasabi, they tell you that you are your own person, but then again they become hypocrites. They suggest, I mean suggest using air quotes here, that you should be like this. So it's their image of what they want you to be, but not what you really want to be. And it's a prevalent thing na nangyari dito sa Pilipinas, especially children nowadays. They're lost and confused. Social media is just pointing them in all lots of directions, and they don't know where to pick which one. Is
Yeah.
So what happens is they try all of them and pick with it. Yeah, they get lost. They get lost in the process, and they're so consumed by the approval,
Yeah.
or I
Yeah,
guess
that's right.
yung parang nakikibagay sa mga majority talaga, yung friends, other people. Your status in life is what you base this on your social media profile. Then that's just it. That's this very sad thing. They they always say that,
Yeah,
come here and talk
that's right.
talk about it with us. This is a safe space. But
Yeah,
when you
and then
turn
you
around,
in the process.
they just talk about it behind your back, and they prejudged you just because of what you've said. Not not even trying to not even trying to empathize. It really sucks. You can't even talk about your problems. Men nowadays can't even talk about their problems. That's a problem. I mean, it's a legitimate problem, but then again, we were raised to be big, strong. We're walls. We're not supposed to feel anything because
They promote you
because
to
we
be
have a
who
job.
you are.
We have a duty
And
to be
you try to
the most calm and logical person in the room.
That's a problem.
Espe-
You know what I mean? They
Yeah, we
want you
have
to be who you
yeah,
are.
we have
No
feelings.
judgment. No judgment. No judge.
We just don't talk about it.
Nakita mo
That's
rin
the sad
kasi
part.
They shame you. Right? They shame you.
Huh.
It's not fair. Oh yeah.
What? Because men, they try to talk. I've had experiences myself trying to talk my problems to other people. I feel conscious all the time talking about my own personal problems because I was raised to be independent. Both my parents were overseas workers, and I was left to then my siblings with a kasambahay,
Oh, feel
a nanny. So being the eldest sibling, I have to be tough.
yeah.
The person who has no weakness,
They try to
the man who won't shed tears, because if he shows feelings, then
sila yung hero.
my siblings would would worry. They would become erratic. They panic.
But they need help. Instead of them
So I have to be mature. So at a young age, I have to think
They need
maturely
help.
of what I do,
it's
how I
all
speak,
pretentious acts.
how I do my choices. I'm forced to think on an adult perspective at a very young age, and I don't really get to enjoy much of my childhood because of that. And that's the sad part about it. Well, for me, in my own experience, it is good in a way, but then again, I always tend to miss out on the things that could really complete my childhood, to really complete my character, my development as an adult.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what they saying, matanda ka pero isip bata. Yeah, that is what's happening to most people nowadays here in the Philippines, because at a very young age they are forced to be mature. If it like Yeah, they try to compensate. It's especially when they have jobs, they have money, like real adult money. They spend on shit just to fill in the hole that was left behind of their childhood. And that's a really sad thing, actually. Thinking about it. um,
Is growing up,
yeah, I have experiences
is
with that,
growing
and
up
it's very depressing.
becoming
You know, the things I could have done when I was a
mature at
child.
an early age
You know,
good or bad? What do you think?
if I've only explored it, if I experienced it, I could have maybe as an adult now I would have been different. Instead, what happens is I became cynical as I grow up. Yung parang galit ako sa mundo, that kind of thinking. Everything I see is bad, 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 bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't see any much good, you know. But I'm lucky for myself that I'm starting to think positively now.
And later on in their life, that's when they
I
try
try
to
to
compensate with their childhood, you know?
it it's different from people to people, and I
Yeah.
praise them if they're lucky that they're not broken to begin with. They mature at a very expected age,
Okay.
and they dealt their problems, and they explore their childhood very well, and they're in a very
You
loving
have
family.
experiences? You have experiences with that?
I applaud them. Actually, I envy them because they get to live the life they want, and if they make a mistake, they're not being reprimanded.
That
They're loved, actually, and they're encouraged. Experience. Not here though.
hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
sure. AC is bad, bad.
Yeah.
And see,
Well,
yeah, sure. It's an honor and
we
privilege to be a part of this podcast, man. Thank you so much.
find ourselves is a real question.
Thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. And I praise them if they're lucky that they're not broken to begin with. They mature they mature at a very expected age, and they deal with their problems, and they explore their children very well, and they're in a very loving family. I applaud them. Actually, I envy them
Hmm.
because they get to live the life they want, and if they make a mistake, they're not being reprimanded. They're loved, actually, and they're encouraged.
That is right. That is right. That is right, bro.
Not here though.
That's a good topic to bring up. Well, um, I guess we have tapped into everything that we have tapped in, brother. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, brother. And thank you, bro, for sharing your thoughts and your experiences. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's do it again Friday. Friday, the second one.
It's an honor and privilege to be a part of this podcast. Thank you
Hey,
so much.
thank you, bro. I'll see you again, man. Good job. Yep.
See you.
Yes, sir. You too.